Hello my friends, what's up? The Dutchman, Ruben Buijs here. Hope everybody is doing well. I'm a little bit late, but still I gotta tell you about last week when I saw Devin Townsend for already the fifth time live in concert. Always such a pleasure. As you may or may not know, I started listening to Devin because of you guys. You introduced me to this artist. The first track I've ever heard by him was Deadhead, and it was he still had the long hair, and that was he knocked it out of the park during that performance, and I was just flabbergasted. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Somebody with so much aggression, and he knew so well how to channel it. Of course, he's a little bit older now. Probably a little bit more wiser, a little bit more relaxed, so to say. And of course that is well known with this last album, which is a little bit on the mellow side, which really can still appreciate it for what it is. But I like Devin a little bit more, how should I say, a little bit more aggressive. That's not to say Lightworker has its charm. And because it's already has a total different approach. Lightworker is really how, in my interpretation at least, that the Devin is way more well balanced than he was in his younger years, and it translates into his music with what he's making right now. And that makes sense. As a human being, you grow wiser. Seeing him live, what I do have to say is, I think he's about 50 now, going on 50, and his voice, of course, has never been better. A lot of singers, their voice deteriorates just a little bit, but this was not the case, especially at this concert. Incredible. I saw a review of the show that says that his music and that his live performances are almost therapeutic, and I can totally agree with that statement. As soon as the second track, the first track was Lightworker, and the second track Kingdom, such a welcome surprise so early on in a set, and he knocked it out of the park. I think that's my favorite Devin song, not necessarily my favorite Strapping. I think he made some better stuff with Strapping Young Lad, but that's beside the point. We're talking about really his solo stuff. I think that's the best song he ever made. Unfortunately, Anneke van Giesbergen wasn't there. She was sick, unfortunately, but I have seen them do this song together, and really it's just magic on that stage. But now he was solo, so to say, but that's also quite the experience, hearing that song live for I think he played it all the times that I've seen him live. Incredible. We also had the Y of the Empath album. I like Empath more than I do like Lightworker. I think Empath is a little bit more varied. He takes a little bit more risks. But that's opera style. He's just so good at it. He says of himself that he's not classically trained, but his voice is such. It's almost hard to believe that it comes natural. I do believe that he didn't really have that formal training, but such a natural talent for making music like this. And he played Deadhead also at this concert. Brings back memories when I started this channel and hearing that song live. So much emotion, so much aggression, so much pain. I think those lyrics, I think the most of us have experienced that emotion sometimes or another. And when he hits those high and those screams, oh, It was a one-off. Also, he also played the Spirits. Will Clyde was also absolutely fantastic. He didn't have the choir with him. It was quite, how should I say, quite sober mise en scène, so to say, because they're just the four of them, just the band. I've seen them live before Corona, which is really like backup singers, all kind of different instruments. And now, for this tour, he takes a little bit more of a sober approach. It is just for guys making music, so to say, performing music. But sometimes less is more. I think this absolutely works. Very it's out in the Dutch city of Tilburg, called 013, the dead number of the city of Tilburg. Great sound, and with his music, it's just the acoustics. Oh man, everybody was having the time of their life, and especially a special treat for the Strapping Young Lad fans. Unfortunately, I never seen Strapping Young Lad live. They were there at the festival like years and years ago, but I didn't knew them at the time. Otherwise, I would have had a pleasure to seen them live. But who knows? But to hear him play Love, it was quite a mellow concert. But Love, this is so effing heavy. And even we've got a little bit of. I think we've got a little bit of mosh pit going on in front. Very funny. I've saw him perform with Dream Theater. He was an opening act for Dream Theater last year, I think, and then he played a little bit more Strapping Young Lad, including Aftermath, which is probably my favorite track of Strapping Young Lad, together with Detox. I was hoping for the track to be played once again, but unfortunately, but Love was a wonderful substitute and one of the best, heaviest tracks ever made. An excellent choice to end the concert. There's no encore. He said, and he was quite right. It's quite silly, to have an encore, and everybody knows that you'll come back on stage. So why would you just stay on stage and perform all the tracks? What's the point of having leave the stage and everybody know you'll come back? Maybe to have I think most bands do that, to have a drink or to freshen up. But when you come to think about it, it's a little bit silly. All in all, a great time. A bit of a short concert. He only played 1 hour and a half. Was kind of hoping for 2 hours. But 90 minutes. He played 13 tracks. A lot of classics. A lot of new stuff. A night to be remembered. Back in the train, I met some wonderful people. If you're watching, Bo, I only just met you. I think you're quite a character. I mean it in a very positive way. Thank you for all the laughs when we were going to Rotterdam. Hope to see you again soon during another concert. My friends, Devin Townsend, one of the best performance in the business working today. Insane, this raw talent this man has. It's such an incredible career, and let's hope he will continue to make music for the next 2 decades. That would be quite a treat. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. See you guys soon, and summer is coming. Life's good. Bye bye.